Peace, what's up y'all? It is your boy Anti-Simp back with a new video, and I pretty much call this the remastered version of my 2013 end of the year roast. I made this video because anybody that came at me sideways or tried to mess with my page this year, this is for you lames. I don't tolerate disrespect, and I won't let you get away with trying to come at me. Let's get to it. But before I get started, don't forget to check out the Simp of the Year. I'll put a link in the description. First on the list is Red Flag. You may have known about this relationship war vet, Indina Reed Esquire, aka Red Flag. She commented on a post that I made on my page about women having their minds right versus women who don't. And women with their minds right are easy to get along with. They are easy to get to know. They are fun. They provide intellectual conversations. They provide you with an incentive to get to know them. Sex isn't an objective. You have sex pretty fast, but it's not an objective because you're getting to know a woman who is decent compared to a woman who doesn't have her mind right. Now, a woman who doesn't have her mind right is always attempting to withhold her vagina for ransom. She is going to try to put a padlock on her cooter puff so that she can pretty much waste your time. So that you waste a lot of time getting to know her. It doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't take a long time to get to know somebody, and a broad who's trying to withhold her sex is trying to waste your time. She is trying to prolong you getting to know her whack ass. She is trying to prolong you getting to know her whack ass self. She is trying to draw this out. She knows that once you've already figured her out, once you've already gotten the draws, that you would bounce. You pretty much would be out because there's no other incentive to talk to her or get to know her. There's nothing further that you can actually do with her. So she's just trying to waste your time. Dina Reed, aka Red Flag, is a 30-plus-year-old woman who's married to herself. And she's using old ass profile photos that aren't even up to date. Her profile pics are of her being young and attractive and in shape. When you look at her videos, she is out of shape and unattractive. Why would anybody take the advice from a woman that's married to herself? That's beyond me, what HaHa Davis would say. That is bananas. She had hit me up in my inbox after I banned her from the page. I posted her page and all the garbage that she had up there, all that whack ass shit she said. She said she played the game and lost. She is a loser in the game. She hit me up and thanked me for the publicity. I told her, you're welcome. Because you needed it. I used her to validate my own points. She's pretty much the type of female that I tell you guys to stay away from if you're following my page. So, I want to say to her, thank you for being lame and validating how accurate my game is. Next up is a broad that I used to fuck with, Patricia Grundy. She's the admin of How to Be a Woman Facebook page. I created that Facebook page and added her as an admin. Basically to run as an alternative to the Stop Simping movement. I felt like women should have their own version of the Stop Simping movement so that they can kind of cut down on all the whack females that are out here. But because Patricia's who she is, she tried to get down with me and she attempted to, but she couldn't cooperate right. She came off like a brainless doormat. After I fired her, she linked up with a cat named Juwan Rich. She got in his ear, and the same exact simp shit she tried to say that I was doing for her, Juwan Rich was doing. He was trying to clown me with whatever she told him. Whatever little tips she gave him, he was trying to clown. I know he got them from her because nobody else would know that about me. Nobody else would know these things. If it wasn't for her saying these things to him, nobody would know them. She was the only one who knew this stuff about me. So I know it came from her. All the simp shit she said I did to her or for her, I did the complete opposite. I had her breaking bread and sending me things in the mail. And she got in his ear. And he got played. You know, that's what he got out of messing with her. I got things out of her. I broke her pockets, and I had her sending me things in the mail. And he got played by a whack broad. He didn't get anything out of the situation, but he's trying to clown me. And that's a laughable situation. That's all I could do was laugh about this whole thing. Now, on to Why You Mad, Son? This corny, whack-ass radio show. I did it at the beginning of the year. They asked me to come on their show to teach them about simping. But the broad shot boogie kept trying to change the meaning to whatever she wanted it to be. She just kept trying to make it like, you know, only bad men are simps or some weird goofy crap like that. And I'm like, what the fuck did you invite me on the show for? Later on in the show, we were talking about chivalry, and the cat, Mr. Lucario, was getting in her ass with some logical points. And she kept cutting her off his mic. I kept thinking, you're a feminist. It's supposed to be about equality. But really, a lot of you broads just want special treatment but hide behind a feminist flag. She talked about how she spent a lot of money on a date, or she spent a lot of money getting ready for a date, and she expected to be taken out and not have to pay because she wouldn't have any money left over. And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with feminism? You guys wanted equality, and that's what you got. You know, if you don't have enough money to go out on a date, then you need to reevaluate how you manage your money. You wanted equality, that's what you got. I don't think anybody really listened to the rest of the show like that, or listened to the show like that at all. It was like 2 hours and 30 minutes just to listen to what was said up there, just to listen to what I had to say. And they kept cutting off my mic as well, but it is what it is, and I'm done talking about that crap ass radio show. But lastly, Will F. Hunter. Will F. Hunter tried to expose me, but the difference between him and me is that I actually like women, and I don't know about him. I don't know about him or his whack ass friends like Josh Haynes or the rest of them game goofy cats. I like women. I hate the shit that, you know, black women do, but that doesn't mean I hate them. Will F. Hunter seems to hate women. He seems to hate black women. And then another difference between us is I'm actually a thorough motherfucker, and he's a lame ass son of a bitch. This pretty much has been an interesting year with people with their whack ass opinions coming at my page, you know. And if you're a smart man, you'll listen, you'll follow along, and you'll apply the advice I've been given, and you'll come out on top. Same thing if you're a smart woman, you're going to take the advice and not be the type of broad I tell you is not attractive. You're going to become a thoroughbred type of woman. I don't tell women what they want to hear, but I tell them what they need to hear. Lastly, let's wrap this up. Jerron Witch. The 2013 Simp of the Year goes to you, Jerron Rich. I had put a link in the description for y'all to find out the backstory about this dude. But in all, that's who deserves Simp of the Year. Mr. Captain Save-A-Ho, here to save Patricia from my evil villainous clutches. Anyway, that's all the time that I have for this video. That's all the time I care to give this video. Until next time, Happy New Year.